Okay, hey guys. So I just wanted to just say something before this video started. At first this was just the pain game is what I called it, but near the end it took more of a serious turn, and I really want you um to just watch the end. Like if you think the video is boring, whatever, skip it. But go to the end because I make some serious statements about what to do if you are seriously in pain or if someone else around you is seriously in pain. Okay? Thank you and enjoy the rest of the video. Hey yo guys, it's Ruby. Okay. Yep, we're doing it. Okay. I made my own tier list, which I don't know if that's good, but I did it. And okay, as you see, we got the Sabakid. And okay. Last time we did Minecraft ones. This is as what I like to call the pain game. So I made this myself, which by the way, I don't know how to make these things. I put these all in individually because I couldn't find a way to put them in one, like, in groups. So yes, this whole thing probably took like 10, 15 minutes. These are just 7 different pains that I would say maybe are the worst for me that I can think of. I put in tree twice apparently by accident. See, I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot one. We'll just represent it with this tree because I forgot it. And it's the most important one. Okay. You know what? Let's just go in order. Tree. Okay. I once fell out of a tree. I was sitting on the branch, and I was maybe 5 feet off the ground, and I tumbled backwards, and I landed on my back and arm. Did it hurt? Yeah. Am I okay? Yeah. Like, I was just more in shock. I'm like, what the heck just happened? I was just covered in dirt. I had a few scrapes, but that was it. I would put this as a C because it didn't really hurt. Maybe, yeah, I would say a D. Like, this is the bare minimum of pain. Keep in mind, like, I'm not, like, immune to pain, but, like, I just don't. I mean, okay, I get hurt a lot, but it's like I know what will and what won't hurt, like, kill me. Like, if I say I am in pain, I am in pain, like really bad pain. I mean, I've obviously gotten into like little bike crashes, but we're gonna talk about the worst one. I was going down this hill, and it was like a kind of drive through in like into like this school or whatever. Cause it's kind of like slanted, and then there was a car parked. Well, no, like it wasn't parked. It just kind of started going. So the front brake, and I went flying forward, and my foot got like caught like on like the bike. Like my whole body didn't just fly off. Like I think that my foot hit the railing, not the railing, the handlebar, and I sprained my left foot, not my ankle, my foot. The seat ripped. Because keep in mind, I was kind of going fast, and then I just all of a sudden stop, and then it, it hit the ground. I probably went like 5 feet. Thank you, Lazo. He called his dad, and we just chilled at his house, and then my mom picked me up from there, and then we went to the doctors, and then English, and then they were just like, yeah, like you sprained your foot, like the ligament split, and I'm like, ew, the frick. That was painful in the moment. It really was. So maybe a C. I think these are kind of B. Yeah, B. Dog bite. Okay. I gotta put that there. It was bad, but it wasn't this bad. I'm thinking about the other things too. I've been bitten by 3 dogs. One on my pinky when I was 4. It was a little Pomeranian. I don't care how small your dog is or how nice it is around you and your family. It will not act the same around strangers. Always have your dog on a leash. Like if you're going to take it out on like a walk or something. There's only one dog that I don't think has ever bitten anyone, and that is golden retrievers. They are like if I were to ever get a dog, which I probably won't, it would be a golden retriever. Second time, the worst time. You know what? Okay, no, we're gonna go to the third time, which was the second worst. A Chihuahua bit my left ankle, and that really hurt. That definitely hurt, and it scared me too. Yo, Chihuahuas are the most annoying dog. I swear to God. Third one. It was kind of like a moment of shock at first. So I was at a friend's house, and keep in mind, I know this dog, and it's like I love that dog. Like that was my favorite dog. I say was because it was my left hand. So it was kind of turned away, like laying down. And so I was coming like more towards it because I was walking back inside of the house. Okay, me and my friend, we were outside of his house at like the nearby park. So he walks in, door's wide open, and then I say like hi to the dog's name. Or okay, no, because first it saw me, and then I'm like, okay, well, like I'm not gonna scare it or anything. I somehow scared it. So, I go to pet it with my left hand. It turns around counterclockwise, and it bites my left hand. And then, like the shock kind of kicked, like the adrenaline kind of kicked in. So, like I just kind of stood there for a second, and then I just pulled back, and it didn't hurt yet until I like pulled back, and then I realized what happened, and then I remember just yelling ow, and then started crying. My hand was bleeding because its canine went into my wrist area, kind of wrist area, like by the thumb. That's where its canine went, and then its other canine didn't go as deep because it was kind of like its mouth was kind of tilted. So its other canine didn't go as deep, but keep in mind, only thing that hit me was the canines. I don't even think its under teeth really hit. Well, I mean, yeah, like they obviously did, but it was just the like normal teeth, like its molars and stuff. But its left canine went into my hand, so when I pulled back, that's what kind of hurt the most. And keep in mind, I couldn't do okay. Because we were gonna go on vacation that night. So, not even that night, in like a couple hours. We were just kind of there. And then we were gonna leave. To go, like they were gonna take us. And yeah, geez, like that really hurt. Like he just, like the dog just pulled back all at once, and then like my hand was bleeding, and I remember then I had to carry the luggage, and I couldn't. I was like, hey, like mom, sorry, but you're gonna need to like put your back into it because like I can't carry anything with my left hand. Like I am deemed useless. I even remember my phone. I could barely hold my phone just because it would sting so bad. And all we did was just kind of wrap it up and stuff. Like I didn't go to the doctors or anything. But yeah, that really did hurt. I won't put it in A or S. Well, because you'll see why. Hand. This is supposed to be like a jammed finger. I have jammed my fingers many times, and I mean many, many times. Okay, I don't mean just jammed. I mean like jammed to the point where they're like purple and green for like 2 days. Those hurt, but honestly, I would put it the same as the bike. Just because, I mean, like, it did hurt, but it wasn't that bad, so yeah. Quarter, okay. When I swallowed a quarter, I was little, but, okay, yeah, so, I accidentally swallowed a quarter, and it got stuck in my throat. Like, I could still, like, breathe and stuff, but I just remember it was very uncomfortable, because every time I would swallow, it just felt so weird, and, like, it kind of hurt. but not too bad. I would honestly put it the same as the tree. It was just more like uncomfortable feeling, like it's kind of like irritating. Um yeah, okay, scooter. Scooter. Okay. This is A. Okay, I actually have two scooter stories, but the second one is the worst. The first one I would put the same as the dog. Okay, so wait, can I like Control C, Control V? As we know, I love Control C, Control V. Oh no, I can't. Can I do it down here? No. Okay. Let's just get right into it. First time, I was in second grade. It was Easter, and I just got this new. It was one of those tri scooters. And it's red. Actually, it's outside right now. I can see it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't ride it anymore because I don't know. Like, I have a bike, and I don't know. I just don't like scooters as much. I don't go as fast. But I was on like the street that's right outside my house, and wow, it okay. I was kind of going fast, and then I fell, and I in my left knee, it yeah, it really got scraped. Yeah, and I still have a scar from it there. Um, yeah, I mean, it really hurt. And then keep in mind, no one was watching me, so I had to walk home. And then I just came through the door. I'm like, I crashed. Second time though. Okay, actually, okay, I forgot something because honestly, I don't remember this happening, but my mom told me it did. I have this right scar. I have this scar on my right knee, and yeah, it just. So I guess I was on like her friend's motorcycle, and then my knee, like when I was in second grade maybe, like after the scooter, and my and like I just in my right knee hit the engine, like is it the engine? Yeah, probably. Maybe. Like the really hot part, like honestly, like if you ever get onto a motorcycle, you got to be careful not to just be touching it willy-nilly because they get hot and it hurts if you touch it. Like I would assume the same thing happens with a car exhaust pipe. Like so it kind of burned me. And I have a scar from that. That I don't remember it. I kind of remember it. It would probably hurt. I'll put it at C. I mean, I don't have it, but if I did. Okay, I would rank that as A because, okay, I was at my friend's house, and it was a normal scooter, like a Razor scooter, just like this one, or we were both going downhill really fast. And then, like, we were going so fast that, like, my hands were kind of like, or like the scooter was kind of vibrating from how fast it was going. Then my, then like my hands were kind of like getting no, like my hands were becoming like numb because it was vibrating. And then I just remember I try to go left into the grass. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna crash, but if I'm going to crash, I'm going to try to do it into the grass. I was so close to the grass and I hit the curb. It hurt so bad. Like both of my knees cut open. Like I remember screaming so loud, like my friend was like, hey, like be quiet, like you will be fine. It's like, jeez, like it just really hurt. And I also got my left kind of near my elbow. It's like my under forearm, kind of near like my elbow. I scraped that really badly too. My knees though. My left knee. This next part of the video, don't watch if you are sensitive to like gore and stuff because okay, I'm going to explain in detail. My left knee, there was almost like different shades of blood. And I'm going to be honest, I still didn't really understand. I still don't understand what happened. I saw white. Um it wasn't bone. I don't know what it was, but maybe, I mean, my skin was ripped off for sure, but I don't know what that white was. Maybe just like the skin underneath or something. I'm not so sure. Um, and then I wasn't bleeding though. That's the thing that was kind of weird. I think I burned the skin right off. Like, I think I just burned it from how fast I was going and I hit the concrete. Like, I wasn't bleeding a lot. Like, it was like flesh, and then there was like light, like normal colored blood, like a light red, kind of on the outer edges. Um, that was on my left knee. Okay, my right knee. It was weird. I hit it. Okay, I think my left knee definitely took more of the hit. It was numb for like, I don't know, I would say like 1.5 years. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's still like I can tell it's still not 100%. But when I mean numb, it was numb. Like if you touched it, I would not feel it for like a year and a half. I mean, like, okay, if I scratch it, I could feel it, but it doesn't feel the same if I scratched like my leg or something. Like I could definitely tell like the nerves definitely did like die and stuff. But once again, I wasn't bleeding. It was like a dark red, like a weird like dark red blood was kind of coming out, but I don't know, it was very strange. Actually, I'm kind of wondering that. I think next time I go to the doctors, I should yeah, I should definitely ask about that or do some. Nah, I would rather ask someone than do research. But yeah, because now when I think about it, like that's very interesting. Like my arm, like the part that got hit on my arm, like that was bleeding like normal. Like if you got a scrape or something, but like a big boy scrape. That was definitely scary. I think his scooter broke. I'm gonna be honest, I can barely remember it, cause when it happened, I was just like, what the heck happened? Like if that happened now, I think I would be more focused and I would stay calm. But yeah, that was scary, man. Last one, which we're representing by a tree apparently. Um, this was the only time I really thought I was going to die. Like I thought I was going to die. Um, I was sitting with David, and okay, he thought it was him that did this, but it wasn't him. We were sitting on the curb outside of school, and then all of a sudden my body clenched up, and like the breath and like my breath got like taken out of me. Now that was like the scariest thing ever, and I literally thought to myself, I'm like, okay, wow, I'm gonna die on the curb at school. Um, and then I died. It was definitely really, really scary. And then I could barely talk. I'm gonna be honest, I could barely talk. And I'm like, David, bring me to a teacher now. Um, yeah. See, so many people are saving my lives. I have good friends. They're saving me. Only other major injury that I kind of forgot. Um, well, I actually mentioned this on a Ruby the Talk when I got hit with a tennis racket in the chest. Um, well, at first, the nurse thought that I fractured a lung. No, is that a thing? Or I don't know, that I damaged my lungs. She wasn't so sure yet cuz I like wasn't like breathing right or like then she was like, "Hey, you were really lucky cuz I think he hit more of like my sternum area." Like she was like, well, like she was like, if he hit you more like near like the sides, like you probably would have broken ribs and that really could have hurt your lungs possibly. I have gone through some serious pain, like as you guys could tell from this video. And it's like I mean, obviously, like, this is just mine. I'm not saying that these things are the worst pains ever. There are people that get whole limbs removed, that don't have legs, don't have arms because of something. People that that have stab wounds, like injuries, or have gotten shot and have injuries from that. So like, just always think, like, every time you're in pain, like, just try not to overreact about it, because just think, there are always people that have worse injuries. Like, I know, like, like me compared to like others, I have a lot of I have lots of worse injuries than they do. I would say, like, most of my friends, their injuries are like a D category or worse, or like lower in, like, for me. Like, what might be your worst injury could be my could be one of my lowest. And it's all just like a mental thing too. Like, don't think the worst. Just kind of stay in the moment and just think, like, hey, what has happened? And sorry for getting like more like serious about this. Like, I know that usually I do like some sort of like fun, happy ending, but this one is like serious. So yeah, and also, if someone is injured, I'm not saying treat them like the king or queen. I'm just saying, like, do not just treat them like normal. Like, I know that when I had the bad scooter accident, one of my friends during lunch kept on bumping into my knee. And then I told him multiple times, I'm like, hey, stop doing that. Like, it seriously does hurt. And actually, like, I think I went to the nurse then, because, like, he just kept on hitting it and it hurt so bad. Yeah, just, and I'm lucky that I haven't broken any bones. Yeah, honestly don't know what breaking a bone feels like. I feel like it would be an A grade. From what I heard, and also just to imagine, like, your bones, like, that would hurt. The structure for your body is breaking. That would really hurt. But yeah, just, like, if you are injured, just, like, stay in the moment and then just think, like, hey, it'll get better, and just try to act fast. And I'm lucky I was with people when most of these happened. Like, when, like, the really bad ones happened, that I was with people. If you are not with people and you get seriously injured, grab your phone and call someone straight away. If you don't have a phone, or if there's people around, yell at them. I don't, like, at that point, like, it doesn't matter if you look crazy or not. Like, I know for sure if I had that scooter accident happen to me and my friend wasn't with me, wanna know what I would do? I would crawl myself to the nearest house, and I would bang on their door and be like, hey, I need help. But yeah, and once again, like, honestly, some of these could, once again, be the least painful things for others. This is just my personal thing. There are people who seriously do get injured, and it's not like something just to joke about. Like, if someone does actually get injured, don't, like, toy with them about it. Because, like, they are actually in pain, and if you are that person, you, like, that needs to help, like, my friends were there, like, the 3 that helped me in those different situations, you need to either, if you have a phone, call a parent, call someone that could help, or knock on someone's door, bang on someone's door. Because if your friend is in danger, you need to help them. If they're bleeding, I don't like if someone seriously, let's say, cut their hand while I was with them, like, and we didn't have like a cloth or something, take off your shirt or something, or use their shirt to stop the bleeding. Like, you need to act fast and not like worry about it, because that can make it worse. Like, luckily, I know, like, those three friends that did help, like, they acted like fast. I mean, okay, there will always be like a second or two of just like wait, like, what happened? Like, is he really hurt? Like, if you are hurt, you need to tell whoever you're with, like, hey, I'm seriously hurt. Like, I remember, I think it was David, like, he didn't know what was happening at first. I just wasn't talking, and I just started acting weird. So it's like, I told him and stuff, and yeah, stay safe, and peace.